students, welcome to my channel English Beacon. In today's video I will be teaching determinants. It's a very common chapter, as you know. You have to deal with determinants in almost every class. I'm sure after watching my video till the end, all your questions regarding determinants will be answered. So please keep watching till the end. So then, what are determinants? Determinants are words or phrases that are placed right in front of nouns or noun phrases in the sentence to modify the meaning of the noun. So I repeat, a determiner is a word or phrase which will come just in front of a noun or a noun phrase in the sentence. What is its function? What is the purpose of a determiner? A determiner modifies the noun. In other words, it provides some information about the noun or the noun phrase in the context of the sentence. Now let me simplify the definition of determiners with the help of a few examples. I have 5 books. In this sentence, books is a noun. Which word has come right in front of the noun books? 5. So 5 is a determinant. But what purpose is it serving in the sentence? 5 is a determiner which is telling us about the number of books I have. How many books do I have? 5. So the determiner is providing us a piece of information about the number of books I have. So take another example. I am eating a ripe banana. In this sentence, ripe banana is a noun phrase. A phrase is an expression that functions as a noun in the sentence. So, ripe banana is a noun phrase just before which the word a is placed in the sentence. By definition, the word or the phrase that is placed right in front of a noun or a noun phrase in the sentence to modify its meaning is called a determinant. So in this sentence, a is a determinant because it is coming right in front of the phrase ripe banana. What purpose is it serving? It is telling us that I am eating just one ripe banana. This pen is new. In this sentence, pen is a noun. Which word is coming right before it? This. So this is a determinant. What purpose is it serving? It is pointing out, it is demonstrating which pen is new. This pen is new. It is pointing out the pen. Therefore, this is also a determinant. Now it is clear that determinants are always and necessarily placed right in front of nouns or noun phrases in the sentence. And now we also know that determinants serve the purpose of providing some information about the noun or the noun phrase in the sentence. So they are very useful. they provide some important information about the noun or the noun phrase just before which they occur in the sentence. Now, no words are permanent determinants. We have to understand. If I am saying, as I mentioned in my examples, these are 5, are these words permanently determinants? No. These are determinants dependent upon their usage in the sentence. If a word is placed right in front of a noun or a noun phrase in the sentence to provide some information about it, then only it is a determinant. Determinants are different from pronouns. Pronouns are words which are used in place of nouns, but determinants are used together with nouns, just in front of nouns or noun phrases. Now, I'm going to give you an example to differentiate, to show you the difference, fundamental difference between determinants and pronouns. Take this sentence for example. This book is expensive. This book is expensive. In this sentence, book is a noun. Which word is placed right before it? This. So this is a determinant because it is demonstrating an expensive book. This is a determinant. It is coming just before the noun book. So it is a determinant without doubt. Now if I change the structure of this sentence slightly, if I say this is an expensive book, there is no change in the meaning. My first sentence is this book is expensive. Here the word this is placed just before the noun book, so it is a determinant. But in my second sentence, which conveys the same meaning, this is an expensive book. Here this, the word this is occurring at the beginning and it is not in front of a noun. It is in fact quite far from the noun. The noun is at the end of the sentence. Book. This is an expensive book. You see, the book is at the end of the sentence and this is at the beginning of the sentence. They are far apart. Here this is a pronoun. So the best way to identify a determinant is to see whether the word in question is used right in front of a noun or a noun phrase in the sentence. If it is not placed just before a noun in the sentence, it cannot be a determinant. So, determinants are a class of words which are used just before nouns or noun phrases in the sentence to modify their meaning. To modify means to add some information about the noun or the noun phrase. To provide some information about the noun or the noun phrase before which the determiner is used. So it's very simple. Now I hope you have understood the concept of determiners or determinatives as they are sometimes called. Now I'm going to discuss the different kinds of determiners we study in English grammar. First up we have articles. Now articles are the most used kind of determiners. There are 3 articles in English grammar. A and an are called indefinite articles because they refer to indefinite nouns or noun phrases. They refer to indefinite person, place, or objects. A or an stands for one, but they refer to one indefinite or unspecified person, place, or object. That's why a and an are called indefinite articles. On the other hand, we have the. The is known as the definite article simply because the refers to a definite noun. The is used for a definite or specific person, place, or an object. The denotes a noun, a person, place, or an object that is well known or that is already identified. So, the is called a definite article because it is used for a definite person, place, or an object. So, there are three articles. A and an are called indefinite articles. They denote one. The is called definite article and it is used for a definite person, place, or an object. Here definite means already known or already obvious. Next we have demonstratives or demonstrative determinants. There are four demonstrative determinants: these, that, these, and those. These and those are used for plural nouns. These and those are not used for singular nouns or uncountable nouns. What is the purpose of demonstratives or demonstrative determinants? They point out nouns. This tree is very old. Here, this is a demonstrative determinant because it is being used right in front of the noun tree. And so, this is a demonstrative determinant because it is showing, it is pointing out, it is demonstrating a tree that is very old. Possessive determinants or possessives comes next. Possessives talk about possessions over nouns, over things, persons, or places. My, your, our, his, her, their, its. These words show one's possessions over a noun. So they are called, these words are called possessive determinants. This is my house. Here house is a noun and my is a possessive determiner because it is showing my possession over the house. This is her dress. The dress is possessed by her. Her, coming right in front of the noun dress, is serving as a possessive determinant. Here I would like to point out that if you have mine, ours, theirs, hers, his, etc. used at the end of the sentence, then they are not possessive determinants. Determinants are never used without their nouns or noun phrases coming right after them. This pen is mine, for example. In this sentence, mine is not a determiner. It is a possessive pronoun. This house is yours. Here also, yours is not a determiner because it is not preceding a noun. It is occurring at the end of the sentence. So, it is not a possessive determiner at all. This is your house. In this sentence, your is a determiner because it is coming right in front of the noun house. But this house is yours. Yours is not a determiner, it is a possessive pronoun. Up next is distributives or distributive determinants. Well, we have 4 distributive determinants: each, every, either, and neither. Distributives indicate distribution of the elements or constituents of a whole. For example, each boy of the class was given a consolation prize. Here, the class consists of a number of boys, and each boy was given a consolation prize. Each is coming before the noun boy, and it is a distributive determinant. In the same way, you can take either route to the station. Either means one of the two. Either is coming before the noun route, and it is a distributive determinant. Each, every, either, neither, sometimes half, all, both are also called distributive determinants. We now have numerals or numeral determiners. Numerals denote numbers of the nouns, the numbers of persons, places, or objects that we are talking about in the sentence. I have 5 pens. In this sentence, pens is a numeral or numeral determinant. Mohan has 10 friends. In this sentence, 10 is a numeral determiner because it is showing a number. How many friends? Friends is a noun. How many friends? 10. It's not just the numbers, even ordinal numbers. We are talking about cardinal numbers like 1, 5, 10, etc. But ordinals or ordinal numbers that show order or sequence, such as first, second, fifth, next, last. These ordinals, which denote order or sequence, are also called numeral determinants. For example, Mohan is the first boy to arrive at school. Now here, boy is a noun and first is a determiner. Numeral determiner. He was the last to leave the building. Now, he was the last boy to leave the building. Last boy, boy is a noun, and last is coming right in front of the noun boy, and so it is a numeral determiner. In this way, both cardinal numbers and ordinal numbers. Cardinal numbers indicate the exact number, ordinal numbers indicate the order or sequence. So, both cardinals and ordinals constitute the numeral determinants. Now we are going to talk about quantifiers or quantitative determinants. They indicate the quantities or amounts of nouns, quantities or amounts of things. For example, some, much, little, many, few, etc. All. So these determiners do not indicate any specific or certain number, but the quantity or amount of different things. I have some money. Now this sentence has a noun money. Some is coming right before it, so some is a quantifier. He has many friends. Now friends is a noun, and many is coming right in front of the noun friends, so it is also a quantifier. It is not a numeral because it is not showing any exact number of friends. Remember, if you are talking about countable nouns, you use few or many. If you are talking about uncountable nouns, you use much or less. Few is used for countable nouns, whereas less or little is used for uncountable nouns. Questions are often asked regarding these two quantifiers in particular. So remember, few is for countable nouns, a small number of, and little or less is used for uncountable nouns. Next, we have interrogative determinants or interrogatives. We have three interrogative determinants: what, which, and whose. What color is your car? Here color is a noun. What is coming right before the noun color, so it is an interrogative determinant because it is used to ask a question. Which dress would you like to buy? Dress is a noun. Which is a word that is used right in front of the noun dress to ask a question, so it is an interrogative determinant. Whose umbrella is this? Umbrella is once again a noun. Whose is used to ask a question. It is placed right before the noun umbrella, and therefore it is also, whose is also an interrogative determinant. In this way, we have seen that there are various kinds of determinants. I repeat: articles, are and indefinite articles, the definite article. We have demonstratives, namely these, that, these, those. We have possessives: my, our, his, her, their, and its. We have distributive determinants, chiefly each, every, either, neither. We have numerals like 3, 7, 5, 10, and also first, third, next, last. So these are numeral determinants. We have quantifiers like some, all, many, much, few, little, no, etc. And then last but not the least, we have interrogatives. There are just three interrogatives mainly: what, which, and whose. So these are the different kinds of determinants. I once again repeat that determinants are words or phrases that are used right in front of a noun or a noun phrase to provide some information, to add some information about the noun or the noun phrase in the sentence. Remember, determinants are always used together with nouns, just before the noun or the noun phrase. However, the same word may become a pronoun if it is used separately, if it is used far away from the noun in the sentence. So that is the way to differentiate between a pronoun and a determinant. It is very important. And I have also told you that we have to be careful about the use of determinants. Some determinants are used for countable nouns, some determinants are strictly for uncountable nouns. In one of my next videos, I will deal with the articles elaborately, but for now, I'm sure you have understood the concept of determinants. In case you have any doubt about them, I will clear your doubts if you mention your doubts in the comment section. Finally, if you have benefited from this video, please do not forget to press the like button and subscribe to my channel for many more such useful videos. Thank you.